Hey everybody, Cinephile Mike, your friendly neighborhood cinephile here with award season review season 2 and day 66. We are halfway through BAFTA week, and today I'm going back into documentary mode, taking you back to the 80s. I mean, even my shirt matches that in the poster a little bit, and we're going to be talking about Chris Smith's Wham! Remember Wham? Produced by Netflix. This film right now has no box office information to share because it was produced by the streamer and is available to watch on said platform. And as for its award season journey, it's a short one. It is as part of BAFTA week. Wham was nominated for Best Documentary Film and saved nomination for Outstanding Achievement in Music Editing for a Documentary by the Motion Picture Sound Editors Awards. That's all that this documentary has received, award season wise. But it's there, and that's why I'm talking about it here. Now, Wham is the story of one of the biggest and most successful pop acts to hit the charts in the early 80s. Now, the journey is told primarily by voiceover provided by the duo's one still living member, Andrew Ridgeley, and wait, also by the duo's other member who sadly is no longer with us, George Michael. Combining images, concert footage, and archival footage of interviews and TV appearances, as well as some great home movies and footage shot by the pair themselves, the film is told chronologically from the beginning of their career to the end of the band. Now, Wham's story starts when the two young men met at Bushy Meads School in 1975 when they were both preteens. Wanting to be famous singers, the two formed an early band that didn't quite work and eventually broke off into a duo, well, actually a foursome. I won't spoil that. You'll have to watch the documentary if you want to know what I mean by a foursome. Uh, who in 1982, when Michael and Ridgeley were roughly 18 and 19 respectively, were signed by Intervision Records, and then wham, bam, the rest is pop music history. We'll follow the group as they climb the charts and ultimately land their first number one single, the ever catchy Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. It's probably the last time I'll sing on these reviews. Sorry. Amongst the other songs that we will see as they go on this journey include, all of them, but some of the big hits like the Wham Rap, Careless Whisper, Club Tropicana. And ultimately, the film will culminate with the band's sold out final concert, which marks the end of an era for fans and the end of the band in 1986. Now, for those unfamiliar with the story, I won't spoil why the divide and the breakup, but I can safely say that this documentary is not just a story about a band that gets to success and breaks up, but a true story of family, brotherhood, friendship, respect. Ridgely fully supported this documentary and aligned it with his own 2019 memoir. And the one thing that I will say, and I truly appreciate this, was the editing and the sound mixing for the documentary. Now, clearly, Ridgely spent days recording his voiceovers, and explaining the different things we're watching, but the way that they used and edited archival recordings of Michael and balanced them and edited them in a way that almost made it sound like the two of them were sitting next to each other telling this story. It was very impressive and a way to really engage the viewer. And as a result, this story never felt, one-sided, which could have very easily been the case, given that, George Michael sadly no longer is with us. And presenting the story chronologically in scrapbook form was a nice touch. This was inspired because we learned that Ridgely's mother, from when the band started, and even though it was such a short few years, had over 40 scrapbooks of information of pictures and news clippings and tickets and all kinds of other paraphernalia that helped put the story together. Also, they have shared that some of the footage that is included in the film, they reached out to fans and asked if they had anything to share, any footage, any interviews, any photos. So really, it's not just that this was one or two people putting this together, that this was really a communal opportunity to pull together the story of Wham. And it provided so much more information about the band than I knew, and especially when I was dancing around my apartment at 3 or 4 years old singing Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Been a fan for a while. So, Wham is a very enjoyable documentary. It's a 4-star film for me. I feel if you're looking for a break from award season fare, because we know a lot of it can be heavier, but you still want to stay on theme, this is the perfect fit for you. It's a light, enjoyable story about one of the most successful groups of the 80s. You will be entertained, you will find yourself singing along. For anyone wondering, I will say now, we do not learn about George Michael's solo career. The focus of the film is on Wham, and that is a good thing that it does. It's where it puts its focus. And I'm glad that this is not some big tragedy, but again, a tale of love and respect between two men who just wanted to be singers. So there it is. Check out Wham. If you want, as I said, it is streaming exclusively on Netflix. I will see everyone tomorrow as we begin to start kind of wrapping up BAFTA week. As always, if you like what you heard here, please subscribe to the channel, spread the word. Trying to hit those 100 subscribers. We got about a little over 30 more days. I believe we can do it. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, on all social media platforms and Letterboxd. See everyone tomorrow as we continue on. And until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.